Hatep is Niyah with 9 things that can cause disease. And when we say disease, we mean diseases of the mind, diseases of the emotions, diseases of the body, diseases of the heart or the spirit. So, disease meaning to not be imbalanced in your emotions, in your mind, in your body, or heart, or spirit, or to be not at peace, to have pain, to not feel well, or to have wellness. Number 1 on this list is to have no spiritual life or a lack of spiritual connection. We as humans are mind, body, and spirit. We have emotional bodies, we have a mental body, we have a spiritual body, and we also have a physical body. And it is our responsibility to take care of ourselves on all these levels and to maintain health in these ways. And if we do not have a spiritual life, if we're not doing spiritual things, feeding our spirit or developing our spirit, then it can lead to a disease in the physical. It can lead to all different kinds of unbalances within your body. So it's important that you maintain some spiritual food, consume spiritual food, reading spiritual books, doing spiritual things to make sure that you have a balanced and healthy spiritual life. Also, if you have emotional issues that have not been resolved from the past, they can cause disease as well. So if you are holding any grudges, or your heart is cold or bitter about something or another, then it can lead to disease. It can lead to disease of the heart, can lead to disease of the blood, breast cancer, and other things in that area of your body can become sick because you're holding on to these emotional things, as well as mental things. If we have things that have bothered us and we just continue to think about it over and over, it can lead to diseases of the mind. So we want to make sure that we are balanced and keep our hearts light, forgive, move forward, let things go, and so on. Number 2 is having too much waste in the body. Our bodies are not made to digest all the foods and all the things that are available for us to eat properly. So therefore we're taking in preservatives, additives, GMO foods that's not real, and our bodies does not have the ability to digest and to use all of these things, and it creates a buildup of waste in our bodies. So if we have poor elimination, if we're not using the bathroom, making a bowel movement at least twice a day, every day, and then we would say that we have poor elimination, and we have too much toxic waste in our bodies, and then we would want to do some colon therapy, colonic or enemas, or even drinking some herbs, some aloe vera or cascara sagrada, some prune juice, to help our bodies to relieve itself of the extra waste that we are walking around carrying, because it can lead to disease in our bodies. It can lead to all sorts of gastric issues, heartburn, colon cancer, intestinal, different other intestinal diseases. So cleaning the body is very important in maintaining good health and wellness. Another, number 3, is actually poor eating habits. And I cannot tell everyone to be a vegetarian, but I can say that if you eat meat twice a day, every day, then your body is probably not getting enough nutrients that it needs to work properly. And so it can lead to disease. Meat actually takes 2 to 3 days to digest. So if you're eating that much meat, it can cause some backup, it can cause toxic and putrid waste to build up in your colon and in your intestines, and can lead to those intestinal diseases that we just discussed. So we want to make sure that we're eating foods that are fresh, eating plenty of vegetables and fruits every day, grains, nuts, and other natural foods that are healthy for us. We should not be cooking all of our foods, but we should be eating at least one salad every day, twice a day, 3 times a day is even better. We should be having fruits 2 times a day, at least, fruit juice and a real fruit. Organic is best, but if you can't get organic, at least eating fresh fruit is going to be more nutritious for you and help you to be more healthy. Number 4 would be having too many processed and dead foods. So if we're eating a diet that is full of a lot of sugar, salt, coffee, dairy products, white flour, soda, preservatives, and additives, then we are consuming things that our bodies actually cannot use and have a hard time eliminating from our bodies. So having this as the main things, these ingredients as the main ingredients in the foods that we are consuming, can definitely lead to disease in the body, because it's just not healthy to eat this way every day, all the time. You have to have other things to eat. Also, number 5 would be having a lack of water. Our bodies are made of 70 to 80% water, and we should be drinking half of our body weight in ounces of water every day. And this will help us to make sure that we have enough water, that we're getting enough oxygen to our brains, and help us to maintain that balance that we have. So if you are 150 pounds, then you should be drinking 75 ounces of water every day. And so that's not too hard to do. But if you're drinking a lot of sugar water, then it can lead to disease. We talk about pure filtered water, bottled water is okay, distilled spring water. Pray over it to give it some extra energy and extra vitality and goodness.